Hi, homeschoolers, tutors, and teachers. Thank you for learning with Literacy Mobility. Today, we are learning adjectives and adverbs. If you're following Common Core, take a moment to pause here and look at your learning standards. Two things before we get started. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications to new uploads. And parents, if you would like to get activity worksheets to go with this video for your students to practice what they've learned, go to teacherspayteachers.com and search for the Literacy Mobility Store. While in the Literacy Mobility Store, click on the YouTube Lesson Worksheets link on the left in the Custom Categories and look for Adjectives and Adverbs YouTube Worksheets, or just click the link that will be in the show notes. Okay, let's get started with adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives are words that describes or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. What words would you use to describe these items? Hot, cold, snowy, tall. These words are adjectives. What words would you use to describe these items? Successful, happy, cute. These words also are adjectives. Common word types that are used as adjectives are articles and determiners, numbers, opinions, sizes, shapes, age, colors, origins, materials, purposes. So what do you do when you have more than one adjective describing a noun? Use order of adjectives to determine which order to list them. Normally, you would use no more than 2 to 4 adjectives to describe one noun. This is the word type order that you would use. First, you would list articles or determiners, words like the, a, and those. Next, you would use numbers or words that can be used as an amount, such as few. Next, you would list opinions, something like beautiful or creepy. Next, you would list size, something like short, tall. Next, shape, something like square. Age, like older. Colors, such as black. Origin, maybe French. Material, such as glass. Purpose, such as Halloween. And then, of course, you would have your noun. So let's make a sentence with 4 adjectives using order of adjectives. I bought a few creepy Halloween hats. So our article or determiner would be A. We use how many, the number, few. Next is opinion, creepy. Next would be purpose, Halloween. And of course our noun would be hats. Let's try another one. There was a square glass vase in the foyer. The first adjective we would use would be the article or determiner A. Our next adjective in order of adjectives that we would use would be shape, and in this case, square. Next, we would use material. Well, the vase was glass. Lastly, you have your noun. Adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Think of adverbs as adjectives that sometimes end in ly. So here is the word cheerful as an adjective. That is a cheerful song. Cheerful is an adjective. It describes song. So here is the same word as an adverb. The girls sang the song cheerfully. Cheerfully is an adverb here. It describes how she sang. Adverbs tend to answer how, when, where, and to what extent. So here's an example of an adverb answering how. She slept peacefully. Peacefully answers how she slept. Here's an example of an adverb answering when. We are leaving now. Now answers when we are leaving. Here's an example of an adverb answering where. The dog walked outside. Outside answers where the dog walked. Here's an example of an adverb answering to what extent. We barely made it back home. Barely answers to what extent. So let's recap. Adjectives are words that describe or gives more information about a noun or pronoun. Use order of adjectives to determine which order to list them. Adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Think of adverbs as adjectives that sometimes end in ly. Adverbs answer how, when, where, and to what extent. So this concludes our lesson today on adjectives and adverbs. Continue practicing what you've learned with the Adjectives and Adverbs YouTube worksheet set found at Literacy Mobility on Teachers Pay Teachers. Thanks for watching, and remember, happy homeschooling, happy tutoring, and happy teaching. Bye-bye.